Hey Internet, so the more I kept seeing people argue about quantum computers and crypto, the more I realized almost nobody was actually explaining what the concern is. It's always one extreme or the other. Either somebody says, forget it, that'll never happen, or somebody else jumps in with every wallet is going to get cracked. And neither answer really tells you anything useful. So I decided to spend time digging through the technical side instead of scrolling through opinions. Here's what caught my attention. When you own crypto, you're really relying on cryptography to prove that assets belong to you. Every time you sign a transaction, the network verifies that signature mathematically. That's the foundation. But today's systems were designed for computing power we have today. The reason quantum computing gets mentioned is because researchers believe that sufficiently advanced quantum hardware could eventually solve some cryptographic problems much more efficiently than classical computers. If that ever becomes practical at scale, public key systems used across many blockchains would likely need to transition to newer cryptographic methods. Nobody knows exactly when that happens, but one thing is pretty obvious. People working in cryptography aren't waiting until the last minute.
New post-quantum standards already exist. Developers are experimenting with them, and the conversation has shifted from is this real to how do we prepare if it becomes real? So I figured instead of debating timelines, why not see what protection options already exist today? So I spent a few days comparing different tools, reading documentation, checking what security researchers were discussing, and using AI to organize all the information a little faster. After testing a few platforms, this is the one I ended up trying. It checks your current security setup, then if a wallet supports it, it offers additional verification layer based on post-quantum cryptographic techniques. What I liked right away is that nothing gets transferred, nothing leaves the wallet, and private keys stay exactly where they are. So let's start. Here I press scan, select the network first, and choose the wallet I want to analyze. Okay, it's connected. The scan starts automatically, so let's give it a few seconds. Okay, results are back. So according to the report, this wallet is still using its standard signature configuration. Nothing is broken, nothing unusual. It's simply showing that no additional post-quantum verification layer has been enabled yet. And that's exactly what this recommendation is pointing to. Right here, I can activate extra signature verification layer built around post-quantum cryptographic methods supported. So let's do it. So now it's deploying everything. Should only take a few seconds. All right, done. Status changed to active. So now my wallet has additional verification layer enabled while the wallet stays under my control the entire time. No asset transfers, no exporting private keys, no changing wallets, just extra security layer added on top of the existing setup. And honestly, the whole thing was easier than I expected, and that's probably my biggest takeaway after testing this. I'm not walking away thinking quantum computers are about to empty everyone's wallet. That's not my conclusion. My takeaway is a lot simpler. Security keeps evolving. The way we protected accounts 10 years ago isn't the way we protect them today. Crypto won't be any different. If stronger cryptographic approaches are already being introduced, I'd rather start paying attention now instead of waiting until everybody's scrambling at the same time. For me, adding another layer where it's available is just common sense. It's the same mindset as using a hardware wallet, enabling 2FA, or keeping software updated. None of those guarantee you'll never have a problem, they just make your overall security better. So, guys, hopefully this walkthrough helps separate actual technology from all the noise online. If you've got questions, leave them below. I'm always reading through the comments. And if there's another wallet, blockchain, or security tool you'd like me to test, let me know. I've spent enough time with this platform to understand how it works. The setup has been consistent in my testing, and that's why I was comfortable showing it in this video. Thanks for watching.